Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamlined Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. And one of the ways that we do that is by helping them create some very clear billing procedures. What we see a lot is law firms that like to give their attorneys discretion when setting prices or setting initial retainers or retainer amounts. And what ends up happening is they actually end up sabotaging themselves because they allow their attorneys to have too much discretion in setting initial retainers or setting flat fees or offering discounts so that there is no general rule or there is nothing so that there's no general rule, which makes the discretion an exception. And if you don't have a clear procedure for billing and collections, then you can't have an exception. So my suggestion is that we make the discretion when we decide to lower bill by the discount or we decide to set a different initial retainer, that we make that discretion the exception and that we have some general, very clear rules that we use when setting these types of things. So, for example, if we don't use clear rules and procedures for our billing, then bills take longer to get out, which leads to larger AR problems and creates a stressful cash flow situation. And so instead, what I would suggest is that you do a couple of things. Number one is come up with consistent rules for initial retainer amounts, and engagement letters will go out that much faster. Be sure to set rules for when retainers have to be replenished, and you avoid a lot of AR issues. And another one is to come up with a menu of services for your flat fee engagements. If you need to break it down into parts or sections, that's fine, but that will be able to give your clients and your firm more clarity as to how much money will be exchanged in the engagement. And then last, make discounts the exception, not the rule, so that bills go out more consistently and that money comes in more consistently. So the whole idea is that by taking a lot of the discretion out of the billing process, it speeds that process up and makes it less of a pain point for the firm, making your cash flow more consistent and resolving a lot of problems that firms run into with respect to billing. So again, make your discounts and your other discounts that you're offering to your clients, make them the exception and not the rule, and your billing process will go a lot easier. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, guys. Talk to you soon.